Okay, so the dreadful Weebo team is probably one of the stronger pet battling teams there is out there right now, because it's really hard to counter unless you run like a unborn Valk who can kill herself in the back row. Because what it does is it just uses a droplet of Yasiraj. I think you need this pet. I'm not sure if you can substitute for anything else. Where you use Acid Rain to activate Cleansing Rains, which will increase the damage of Dreadful Breath. And then you just spam Dreadful Breath on both your Scourge Whelpling and the droplet until they're both dead. And then you just finish off with the Weebo. You basically don't want to use any single target things. You're trying to hit their entire team at once. And then you just clean up with Cleave, which is a really strong attack, because it does a base amount of damage, but it splits it evenly between your opponent's entire team. So if they only have one pet out, it's like doing a normal basic attack. So Cleave is really good. Plus he can eat their corpses once they're both dead. So he's able to heal up for a lot because he has a lot of health. 1800 is ridiculously high. So he'll heal up for a ton with Consumed Corpse. And third option isn't really anything. Haymaker's terrible, so you don't really use Corpse Explosion. Okay, so this first team I'm going against, an Amber Wasp, it's not a really good mechanical, I don't remember its name right now, and the Dragon Talon Whelp Guard. Again, not really a good pet either. He has power, so he's going to be able to hit me pretty hard, but I'm going to be doing some extra damage to the Dreadful Breath, which is pretty good for me. So I start off with the Cleansing Rain, that way Dreadful Breath do extra damage, plus do a little bit of damage to the two backline pets. He's able to hit me really hard for some reason. But usually that pet's not really capable of doing, but it doesn't really matter. Going to Scourge Whelpling, 2 attacks to do extra damage to him. He hits me with another really hard debuff. I don't really heal up, so it doesn't really matter. And then he's using Shadow Flame on me, which does less damage, which is great, because my Scourge Whelpling is an HH type, so he has tons of health and he can take a lot before dying. So I just keep spamming Dreadful Breath because that's what this team's all about. Take another hit and actually survive it while being able to take him out with my Dreadful Breath. He brings in the Wasp. Since he's below 50% health, he doesn't have his racial bonus, but it doesn't really matter because he's still faster than me. Even if he is a terrible type with his BB spec, Balance is the absolute worst type of pet you can have. I'm in my round of immunity, and I don't remember what I did. Pretty sure I just keep using Dreadful Breath because his two pets are really close to dead. And then I have my Weebomination out. Once Cleave is really good once my opponent's pets start dying, because it'll split the damage evenly based on how many pets are out, while Dreadful Breath doesn't do that. It just does the same damage no matter how many pets are out. So once Cleave had 2 pets out, it did damage split in half, and then once there was 1, it did full damage. This next team, Little Ragnaros, a Death Adder Hatchling, and a Bonkers. Now this team's really good because Death Adder Hatchling and Little Ragnaros are really good. Bonkers, not so much. So I'm just going to set up the Dreadful Breath combo. First Cleansing Rain and then Dreadful Breath. He puts up his dodge for some reason. Usually you only want to use a dodge ability if you can go first. Otherwise it's kind of a waste of a move because you only dodge like 1 attack. If you go first, you can dodge 2. That's why Death Adder Hatchling's so good, because he goes first all the time, because he's really freaking fast with his Poison Spit. So, whatever. It doesn't really matter. While I was not be able to hit him for a turn, I just reset up my Cleansing Rain, and I'm just going to keep spamming Breath until I die, which should happen pretty soon. Then I go into my Scourge Whelpling, and I make a little mistake right here. I go straight into Dreadful Breath, which is going to lock me into it for 3 rounds. Since I get 1 round off before I get spit in the eye, I'm locked into it for the 2 rounds that I'm going to be missing, which I could have used to like switch into the Weebomination too and do some more damage. He's a better matchup for Death Adder Hatchling. So I miss 2 full rounds of Dreadful Breath during that, and it's fine. I just keep spamming Dreadful Breath. Luckily for me, he switches into Little Ragnaros for some reason. No idea. I guess he's going to try to block with the Sons of Flame, but he's not going to be able to do it because I'm going to use Darkness to take him out, because Darkness is a really hard-hitting single target ability. And the rain was about to end anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I change the weather now. Now he's going to go in and try to slow me, which is fine. Since he has only 2 pets out, I'm going to stop using Dreadful Breath and go into Cleave, since Cleave is a better option once the pets start dying. I switch out during the turn where I can't hit him, which is the best time to switch out. And Bonkers is taking extra damage from Cleave in the back row, which is great for me. I'm just going to keep spamming Cleave on him. I'm pretty sure this is going to be enough to kill his Bonkers. Nope, 1 more hit and he's dead. He gets off his, I don't know what that move was called, haymaker or something. I'll have to look it up and put it in the video during the editing process. And he only has his Deather Hatchling out. He should be able to kill my Weebomination because I'll die during this turn. And I won't be able to hit him during my turn of immunity, but I still have my Whelpling, who is also an undead, so I have this one won. So I switch into my Whelpling, and I just go for a Tail Sweep. Since I do extra damage if I go second, since Scourge Whelpling's slow, he always goes second, always does extra damage.